Good evening. Uh, I'm feeling good, like James Brown. Hopefully you feeling good like James Brown. I knew that I would. Yes. Um, I got my green machine and my salad. That's my dinner for the night. Green machine and salads. Um, Peace and love to everybody on the sound of my voice. Um, my live's been kind of lit. I ain't gonna lie. Like every time I get on the live, this shit be hitting like 3,000 views. It'd be like 2,000 people on my lives at one time. That's kind of lit, y'all. Imagine going live and it's 2,000 people watching you. 2,000 people can't even fit in a nightclub. That's kind of lit. So I'm thankful, y'all. Every time I look on my analytics, we up like 10,000 views. I'm like, wow, okay, we growing over here. And then I realized that every time you grow, it's like more haters, you know? But I'm just telling you, that just come with the game, you know? Sometimes I be feeling bad for my haters. I'm like, do you know God gonna keep on blessing me? Capricorn, do they know God gonna keep on blessing us? No matter like how they feel about it? It's just like this is like, that's just who we are. You know? But I ain't gonna be here too long. I think I'm gonna actually check out a movie. Lovely Star, huh? All right, peace and love. Lovely Star 34 in the house. Not 32, but 34. Yeah, peace and love. You know? Just left the gym not too long ago, maybe like an hour or two. It was real good, felt real good. Only thing about my gym, I got a beautiful ass gym. They got like a sauna and all of that. So only thing they missing is boxing equipment. Um, yeah. I'm doing good. How you doing, Lovely Star? How's your day going? Let's have a conversation, Lovely Star. Forget about all the other people that's watching. It's just about me and you right now, Lovely Star. How is your day going, Lovely Star? It's going good so far. About to go to the gym soon. Okay, you about to go to the gym? Hold on. You must be like in you must be in a different location because where I'm at, it's getting dark outside. So I don't know what time your gym open or close. Do you live in like in a different time zone than me? Cause it's kind of late where I'm at. Or do you got like a 24-hour gym? That would be cool because my gym closed like around 8:30. You know. You say I go to Planet Fitness. That's 24 hours. Okay. Okay. All right. Do Planet Fitness have boxing equipment? Like the punching bag, yeah. That's the only thing my gym was missing. I had to create like something to punch on. You said Planet Fitness is a terrible gym. Now they don't have any of that. Oh, okay. Uh, Ato. Okay, okay. The Maverick. You said you subbed. I appreciate you for subbing. You know. Yo, you got the coat people on here. Y'all get on all the time. Damn. Ain't y'all supposed to be doing black magic and sacrificing people? Let me ask the people in the coat. Is that what y'all do? Y'all be like sacrificing goats and shit like that? Put me in, because I don't do none of that shit, but I heard y'all be doing some weird ass shit. Heard y'all be having like orgies and shit. Especially like the Eastern Stars. Is that true? Do y'all get with the Mason men and swap and shit and have orgies? That's what I heard. Is this true or not? I don't want to give y'all a bad name. I heard y'all be sacrificing people, doing rituals and shit. He said, I don't think so, but I think this gym called Crunch Fitness, they got them. Okay. You said I got $100 coat. Damn, you checking the price of my coat? Y'all niggas is scientists out this bitch. And you said I got $100 coat, but can't buy a $2 smoke detector. I don't pay for the smoke detectors. I don't pay for nothing. I don't pay to even live. I live in a shelter right now. But I'm moving to my beautiful apartment in a couple of weeks. I don't pay for shit. You talking about a smoke detector? I don't pay for a goddamn smoke detector. I'm not worried about the smoke detector. I don't pay bills in here. I live here for free. They save all of my money. Yeah. Yeah. So I ain't really worried about the smoke detector, okay? But thank you for looking out after me, though. I know you care about me, you know? You know? Um, why y'all so good? What are y'all like working for? Y'all should probably work for the fire department, cause um, y'all be so concerned with this smoke detector. Like, what's going on with y'all? I'm worried about y'all, man. It's like y'all got an obsession with smoke detectors. What the fuck is going on? You know? Um, you said, damn, life is rough. Nah, nigga, life is rough. Life is rough when you gotta pay bills. That's rough. My life kind of easy for right now. I'm a therapist, so I just be stacking my bread up. Then I'm moving to my beautiful apartment in a couple weeks. All praise to the Most High God, because I had to do some time in here, be patient, but my patience paid off. You know what I mean? Got the balcony and shit. It's real nice, man. Real nice. I'm real happy about it. So you said life is rough, Mom. I mean, life ain't perfect, but when I look at my life as a whole, I live a blessed life, man. I'm a lucky guy, and that's why I get like a lot of hate because I am so lucky. You said I'm an EBT felon, huh? Now they paused my stance for November though, but why I gotta be an EBT felon? That's not nice. You hurt my feelings, you know. You said how many felonies do I have? Unfortunately, I've never been to prison. Because I'm a therapist, I work with kids. I've been working with kids for like 20 years. So you can't work with kids that have a jail record or a prison record and nothing like that. So I'm a Capricorn, like I mean, and I'm from the hood, and I probably had a rough, a harder life than a lot of people because I grew up like in a divorce system. Parents overdosed and shit. Was homeless like 15 years old, like you know. But just so you know, like I'm a nigga that come from like some real shit. I ain't no silver spoon ass nigga. And everything that I got, I had to get on my own. So I've been working since I was like 15 years old. And I really come from a place where niggas didn't survive at all. Yeah, I seen like a lot of death, a lot of. So Master Payne said, I look broke, bro. That's how you gotta do it. You gotta look broke. You can't be around here walking around like you got $10,000, $20,000 in your bank account. You gotta walk around and look broke like me. Didn't y'all just tell me that my jacket costs $100? That's broke, right? This smoothie costs about $10. I just spent like $30 in the store on my dinner. With no EBT, right? You know what I mean? You would think that, my EBT is frozen. You would think that I would be poor and all fucked up and scrambling, but nah. I'm having smoothies and shit. But yeah. Master P said, you like me because I'm funny. Thank you, man. Thank you for liking me. It's like every time I wake up in the morning, I be like, yo, I wonder if they like me. You know what I mean? It's like I really care about what people think about me. I mean, I really do care. It really matters to me what people think about me. Amina Kiss and say, "Am I bald?" No, I actually. You should check my channel. I actually got wavy hair. You know, because I'm like Native American. Oh, surprise! Yeah, I'm Native American. Y'all didn't know that? Yeah. A lot of you black people, you Native Americans too. You just don't know that. you know? You know, black people in America are the Native Americans. That's why they keep fooling y'all. You see the bad rapper, they be fooling us. At least I know though, you know? Look at these cheekbones. Don't look like Cherokee or some shit, you know? You know? Yeah. I probably be saying shit that be going over people's head, you know what I mean? He said, so taxpayers will be paying for your new apartment. But shit, they take taxes out my check too. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I guess taxpayers will be paying for my apartment, huh? That's crazy because I'm a taxpayer too. You know? That's crazy. Huh? Yeah. And it's beautiful too. All praise to the Most High God. You know? It's cool though, but I'd rather have reparations for slavery though. See, you know, y'all be talking about you living off you're on the government, you're on the EBT. Nigga, my ancestors built this motherfucker. I would much rather have reparations for me and my kids kids, you know? Yeah. How you Master Pain, how you feel about reparations for black people? I got a feeling that you ain't black, but do you feel like black people should get reparations? There goes somebody else worried about this smoke detector. Naki said, my ancestors didn't build shit. I'm gonna tell you something. You hear them sirens in the background? It's up to you. Hear them sirens? You know? Wait 1 minute. Let me see what time it is too. 6:51 on the clock. You know what that breakdown to number 12? 12 represent Pisces. You know, the 12th house. That's a spiritual number. You know, Pisces is the most deepest and spiritual sign. And Pisces, you know, been around, been every sign before. That's why they're so deep. And I'm a Pisces moon, by the way. One of the most intuitive moons you can have, besides Aquarius moon. But you notice, let me let you know that the universe is live and breathing. I just want to let you know that you shouldn't disrespect the ancestors, especially my ancestors. Because my ancestors are some headers. And the minute you said my ancestors ain't built shit, the alarms went off. You know? So especially if you white, like this ain't a good time to be white and be disrespecting black people or their ancestors. I'm just telling you, it ain't a good time to be white and be still disrespecting black people. Y'all gotta learn. Y'all not learning? White people are struggling right now. You know? White people are struggling. You know it's more white people on welfare and get food stamps than black people, right? You do know that. But white people are struggling right now. Commit suicide. They on the economy. Motherfuckers is living in an apartment. They living like black people. White people living like black people now. Yeah. That's why they complaining. They're like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We are living like black people. Mm-hmm. And then it's crazy because then you got black people that's doing good though. You know? It's crazy. Sometimes I get on a bus and I be leaving work, right? And a white person to get on the bus and they ask me like, yo, you have $1? You have $2? I'm like, damn. They did everything in their power to make sure a black person don't have shit. They had Jim Crow laws, red line shit. It's like they made all type of rules. They put Planned Parenthood all in our neighborhood so we could abort our babies. They sent drugs in our neighborhood, and then they locked niggas up for selling drugs and shit. Then they locked niggas up for being on drugs. Like, they did a lot of shit to ruin black people. And then you got white people that get on the bus and ask me for $2. I'm like, how the fuck? America was built for white people. You know, they gave white people free land. They took our shit and gave the shit to white people. Yeah, you got to look up that shit. That's how a lot of white people got like their generational wealth. Like grandma had a house. We was locked out of that shit. You know what I mean? But now, you know, everybody could go through hard times, but I'm like, damn, some white man asked me for you. This was made for a white man. What the fuck? How the fuck did you miss the? How the fuck did you miss this shit? I'm not racist enough, but I'm like, damn, how are you not winning and you white? They said they gave you everything to win and you still lost. You know? But I was the best for everybody, you know. I look through the world like through the eyes of God and Christ, you know. But I do see like, you know, karma. Nobody can run from their karma though, you know. Unfortunately, nobody. And then it's sad that you got white people now that still talk shit about slavery. Like black people, they see black people talking about reparations. They're like, fuck that, I ain't never do nothing. It's like, y'all don't learn. Y'all don't learn. It's like, until y'all lose everything. White people, y'all ain't gonna learn. Some white people, not all, but some of y'all ain't gonna learn until y'all living in the projects. Y'all ain't gonna learn until y'all living in the projects. Listening to the Isley Brothers. You know what I mean? Y'all ain't gonna learn. But please don't disrespect the ancestors, you know. Ancestors ain't it's ancestors that, you know, that they still want to get even, you know. He said, brother, please close the gap. It widens as you age. Thanks for letting me know that, you know, because I'm 41. You know, so thanks for letting me know. But you know, gap is, you know, it's kind of like royalty when you got a gap. It also proves like psychic powers. Like having a gap is like magical, if you didn't know. Especially when it comes to women, they love it. They shoot all over the place when you got a gap. You know, but that's on a little side note. You wouldn't know nothing about that player. You never seen a woman squirt before. You know. You know. Somebody said I look good for my age. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's because, honestly, it's because I'm vegan, though, y'all. When you eat good and you don't let people stress you out, but when you vegan, you drink a gallon of water every day, have some sea moss, have some bladderwrack, you know what I mean? And you don't eat from an animal, and you already like a chosen one, you could look young and forever. You know what I mean? Like Peter Pan, you know? You said, you think she pissed on me? I hope not, man. That'd be disrespectful. See, that's how I could tell you probably never made a woman squirt before because you said she probably pissed on me. So, you don't know how it is. You don't know how it is to be chosen. You know? You know? Sean Wolf with a piece of lovey love. You know? Joe, I got you laughing, Jackpot. I am a little funny a little bit. You know? I try not to be too funny because I don't like niggas thinking like I'm some type of joke and shit, you know? Because really, like, you know, when you got Capricorn, I'm a Capricorn son. I got Capricorn in my third house. Third house deal with, like, your communication. So it's like, when I speak, like, I really don't, like, waste my time talking about bullshit. Like, when I speak, you know, it's going to mean something. You ever hear people talking and you be talking to a motherfucker like 30 minutes and you be like, damn, we ain't talk about shit, nigga. So, sometimes I sit and listen to people conversations. I'm like, damn, I ain't learned nothing from what they were saying. They ain't talk about shit. It was like a waste of breath. RM said you love them big girls at tax time. Damn. Why at tax time? They give you their money. You just taking money from the kids, huh? That tax money's supposed to go to their goddamn kids. Right? You said he ain't got the right tools for the job. Well, right? Right? You know, but I ain't gonna talk about it too much, you know? That's some player shit. You wouldn't understand this player shit. See, the lights going off. Clap on. Clap on. Let there be light. Hold on. See, we back. We back, y'all. All praise to the Most High God. So I'm about to get into this reading, you know? JC said, why does every black country suck? Because of white people. You can answer your own question. You said, why does every black country suck? Because of the entire white race. No disrespect, but if the white race never was on the planet, this world would have been a better place. Because white people have no history. Europeans have no history. They walking around with other people's history that they stole. Yeah. I'm not being racist or nothing, but you said, why does every black country suck? It's because of white people, because of Europeans. Y'all fucked up like the whole planet. I'm just not being racist, but y'all fucked up the whole planet. Y'all have no religion, no nothing. Though I love white people, but I'm just not a liar. Y'all never created shit. The shit that y'all said y'all invented, y'all stole from slaves. When y'all was like the slave owner, you go patent the shit and say you did some shit. Like, you know. Even if you look at America, that shit ain't nothing but a duplication of ancient Egypt. Yeah. All y'all do is steal, but I'm just saying, like your ancestors, that's all y'all do is steal, murder, steal people land, steal people resources, control. Y'all like the biggest narcissists. Y'all want to control everything. Yeah. Even fucked up, y'all even turned Jesus white. Ain't that about a bitch? How the fuck y'all gonna turn white people? I just gotta ask you, how the fuck y'all gonna turn Jesus white? Y'all ruthless with it, gangster with it. When you turn Jesus, y'all ain't scared like some fucked up shit gonna happen to y'all for turning Jesus white? Y'all know Jesus was black. Yeah. But we not gonna get into that, because, you know, even black people, they're afraid to be royal and shit. You know, my beautiful black people, so humble. What color was Jesus? Oh, he was Arab looking. Oh, really, huh? In Africa, huh? In Ethiopia, huh? He was Arab looking. Oh, he was Pakistani. They give Jesus to every other race except themselves. And you know it ain't healthy to worship a God that don't look like you, right? You know? You said you trust white Jesus? Well, I'm sorry, that white Jesus ain't nothing but a criminal. Go look up the white Jesus that you serve. That was a goddamn criminal. Yeah. Jesus don't look nothing like that. Jesus had hair wool, skin of bronze that was burnt in the furnace, with red eyes. He passed on, he transcended at the age of 33. He had gray hair. Jesus had grays. When you have grays, if you know you was gonna be sent here to die for some ungrateful motherfuckers, be on the cross like, forgive them. Hold on. I'm still trying to be like Christ. You know, I'm working on forgiveness. Because I really feel like when they crucified Christ and he was saying forgive them for they didn't know not what they do, he pretty much saying like, these niggas is dumb and they just fucked up the whole world when they did this. Yeah. Yeah. That's my hey, True 3843. I appreciate you, my brother. I can tell you a real one. You know, when I was going through some real hood shit, going through my Jody and Omar Good and shit, trying not to smoke a nigga, you sent me some beautiful energy, and I always appreciate you, man. Definitely, you know. Just what you call him said, only black Jesus. Hey, let me tell you, if you white, you might want to be careful about talking about black people and even talking about black Jesus right now, because they even see these texts, and y'all kind of not being funny or nothing. Y'all living like black people right now. Y'all the new black people. It's actually black people that's doing better than white people right now. You know, one thing we got going for us is this melanin in our skin, because we protected by the sun. Not being mean or nothing, not being racist, but the same shit. Y'all do know, like, when y'all hate black people, that's like jealousy, because y'all know that we look like God and y'all don't. Did I hurt somebody's feelings? Yeah. If Jesus was black, Yeshua, right? And the Bible said if you seen the Son, then you seen the Father, then that's telling you that God is black. If you seen the Son, then you seen the Father, right? Right? So that means God is black. I mean, unless y'all making up shit, because y'all know y'all like to make up shit. I still don't know how the whole world walk around with a white Jesus when it's a description of what Jesus looked like in the Bible. Ain't nobody like, hold on, this shit don't match. That's how I know you niggas don't read the Bible. You know? But I don't trust the King James version of the Bible anyway. I just came into that. You know? I had to wake up for it. I'm like, I can't trust this King James goddamn Bible. I can't trust it. They took books out of the only Bible I probably could trust is the Ethiopian Bible. That's what I'm ordering now, the Ethiopian Bible. You know? That's where Jesus, you know, the pictures is black. You know? The Ethiopian Bible, that King James Bible, they white people, y'all fuck, I'm gonna be honest, Europeans, y'all fuck up everything. Y'all took verses out of the Bible, you turn people white that was black, like, y'all are a fucking amazing race of people. I never seen nobody, y'all don't give a fuck about nothing. Y'all teach kids that Christopher Columbus discovered America, even though we was already fucking here. Ain't that about a bitch? How you gonna discover something that motherfuckers was already here chilling and shit? Until y'all, everywhere where y'all go, y'all fuck shit up. I love y'all though, but I gotta be honest with everywhere Europeans went, y'all robbed, murdered people, stole their shit, and then you even made $5 Indians. Ain't that about a bitch? You made $5 white people posed as Indians. Y'all some brilliant motherfuckers. You know? Y'all posed as $5 Indians and then put yourself on the shows and got reparations and shit. Ain't that about a bitch? While the real Indians sitting here getting clowned for getting EBT. Ain't that about a bitch? You said we is awesome as a white people. Didn't I tell you y'all turning black? You sound like a black slave. We is awesome. We is awesome as a white peoples. Didn't I tell you y'all turning black? Y'all turning into black slaves. That shit, you got me fucking laughing. You got me fucking laughing right now. Let me read that again. We is awesome as a white peoples. Y'all not even turning into black intelligent people. Y'all turning into the slaves on the plantation. True said, still kill and destroy. That's the thief of the Bible. And like, I love people. I love everybody. I ain't racist, but I'm like, you know, black people do fuck black. Hey, white people, it's hard to be black. You know why it's hard to be black? Because you could be woke, right? And you could be here to send to wake black people up. Or you could be a rebel and shit, and you could be like black power. And you know what's funny? You don't need no KKK and nobody to say shit. Black people can't be racist because it's always gonna be somebody black to come and defend white people, like a slave. I could get in an argument with a white man on a train, and it's gonna be a black man. It ain't gonna be no white person gonna say shit. They gonna sit back and say, oh, it's gonna be a black person that get up and defend a white person. So, you know, that's what we deal with as black people. We got a lot of house niggas. That's why we can't get free now. Cause niggas, we got a lot of sellout motherfuckers. Motherfuckers that think about themselves and not as a group. But that's one thing, you know, y'all used to care about each other, white people, but now y'all don't give a fuck about each other. You know, look how Donald Trump did to MAGA supporters. How many of y'all MAGA supporters? How y'all feel about Donald Trump? Ain't that fucked up? Ain't that fucked up? He making America great again by giving money to Argentina. You know what I mean? You said Trump 2028. You must really don't like this fucking planet or the world. You know? Journalist says, shut up, crackhead. Hey, you told me shut up, crackhead, but you spelled crack, C-R-A-K. You niggas, y'all turning into some niggas. Some of y'all turning into slaves. I'm telling y'all. You telling on yourself. The other one said, we is awesome as the white peoples. Slave sound like an old fucking slave. And then you just said shut up, crackhead, but you spelled crack wrong. God damn it, man. Some of y'all white people is turning black and ignorant. And black people that's crazy because black people coming up, we so goddamn, yo, let me tell y'all a Hey, dude, just so you wonder, yeah, because I know deep, you probably be looking in the mirror wishing you was black, trying to talk like us and shit. If you ever wonder how I feel to be black, even though it's rough because of white supremacy, it's the cool. We like the coolest race on the planet. Yeah, we the coolest race on the planet. Y'all just gotta stop stealing our shit. You said you're not white, buffoon? I'm not sure if you spelled buffoon right, but don't call me a buffoon. It hurts my feelings. So what color are you? Are you black like Jesus? You said a buffoon is crazy. Okay. Oh. So am I crazy? I could be crazy. Sometimes, you know. They call Martin Luther King crazy. They call Christ crazy. So I'd rather be crazy. You know? You said why sisters hate their head because of white people? Yeah, white people try their best to make black people hate themselves. Yeah. They just trying to fit in. They working on their self-love, you know? But, you know, I can't blame them. Y'all did it. You know what I mean? Y'all the one told black women they wasn't beautiful when you know they was beautiful. Ain't nothing more beautiful than a black woman. You know that shit. You said blame YT for everything. Blame white tea for everything. You said somebody said you said it's Idiot TV YouTube channel. Yeah, but you watching though. At least you spell idiot right. Good job. Let's see if you did your punctuation. Cause you know I work with kids and like I'm like a teacher. So and I'm a Capricorn. Like I'm real big on punctuation. It just kills me when I see ignorant white people that can't spell or talk. I'm like, what are you trying to do? You said it's my fault you're broke? Oh, okay. I guess I am broke. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But having this melanin in my skin makes me rich though. You know? You know, because a lot of white people, y'all look like senior citizens at 40 years old. No disrespect, but some of y'all white people, y'all be looking, they be like, I'm only 41 years old. I'm like, goddamn, I thought you was 75. 75 then a motherfucker. I be meeting some white women, they be like, I'm turning 21 today. I'm like, goddamn, I thought you was 40. What have y'all been eating? Y'all really should go vegan. Because y'all be looking like senior citizens in the eyes, in the face area and shit. Hey, I'm like, I turned 32 today. I thought you was 49. And I'm not being racist or nothing, because, you know, black people, we all got stuff to work on, though, you know. And I love white people, you know. Certain white people. Shit. I'm trying my best to let you. It's hard to be black, though, because it's too many house niggas. Black people be hating on each other. White people, if you know how it is to be black, it's hard as shit to be black, though. Only because we not together. That's one thing I used to envy about y'all white people, that y'all was together, you know? But y'all ain't together no more. Like, y'all on some nigga shit now, you know? Y'all the new niggas. What's up, my nigga? Welcome to the team. How's the project feel? Welcome to the project, baby. White people living in the projects. Ain't that about a bitch? Hey, y'all still love Donald Trump? Is that still your boy? How the fuck Donald Trump gonna give all these goddamn white people struggling in the street, he gonna give $20 to $40 million to Argentina? Y'all, MAGA, y'all not mad at this motherfucker? Trying to see if my charger gonna work. I might have to use my other charger. Yeah, there we go. Damn, what's up with the light? Let there be light. Hold on, y'all. Hold on now. I'll be right back. Clap on. Let there be light. It's a lot. Damn, I ain't realized that a lot of people that be on my channel be hating be like white people. It be some of y'all got a lot of white faces. Damn, white people hate me now. You know, I love white people, especially in New York because y'all be dropping big ass tips when I be singing outside. Y'all be dropping like $100 tips, all type of shit. You know what I mean? Sometimes I think they drop $100 tips because they know they enslaved my grandparents. They be like, look at this black man singing out here. I feel bad for enslaving his grandparents, so let me leave $100 tip. Maybe I'll get into heaven. But white people, welcome to the team. You know, it's almost y'all time is up though. I hate to hurt y'all feelings. I love y'all, but y'all time is y'all time for like running shit is over. It's over for. Not saying life is over for y'all, but y'all just not gonna be balling like how y'all used to be. You know. So I want y'all to get used to ramen noodles. You know. Y'all gonna be drinking CNC sodas. You know. But welcome to the team. Now we could show you a lot of y'all going crazy because y'all ain't never like had to go through the struggle. But black people, you know, we turn lemons into lemonade. So let me give y'all some tools on how to survive being in poverty like we did. Let me see. I'm trying to give y'all some tools how to survive. Let me read some of what y'all saying. You said I'm putting a curse on white people. I didn't put a curse on white people. Y'all put a curse on white people when you enslaved my ancestors. You didn't know you was cursing y'all shit? Yeah. Don't blame me for y'all curse. Y'all all cursed though, but that's because of what y'all did. Or what your ancestors did. Because of course you gonna say, you know, well, I didn't do it. My ancestors did it. Yeah. Yeah. Manny Larry said your batteries on your smoke detector is low. Thanks for telling me, bro. You are a brother indeed. You know what I mean? Thank you for checking on this smoke detector. Y'all, are y'all obsessed with smoke detectors? Rick said you a dummy. You a dummy. Is that a correct? Look, some of y'all gonna have to start. I want if you gonna write a sentence, I need a subject and a predicate. And I need capitalization at the front of the sentence, and I need some punctuation at the end. Come on, white people. Y'all better than this. Look, just a kid from Chicago. Are you mad because you don't know your dad? I actually knew my dad. I had a dope-ass father, you know? Only thing was, he was an electrician. Not an electrician. He was an engineer. My pops was an engineer. But he just got caught in the heroin epidemic. You know, when white people shipped in drugs to the black neighborhoods, he got caught in that. So, you know, rest in peace to Pops. He overdosed, you know what I mean? And, you know, the HIV that they invented, my Pops had HIV too. So thanks for talking about my dad, you know? Keep his name alive. Did you know your dad? Did you know your dad? Since we talking about dads. All black people ain't fatherless. You know? You said you'd give me $50 to get the smoke detector fixed? Send it. Hit my Cash App. Hit my Cash App so I can, oh shit, you the one to, now you said you broke. Are you white or black? Why some of y'all white people be leaving these comments in here? Y'all jealous because my skin ain't y'all. You know white people, a lot of this shit that y'all be feeling be jealousy. Yeah, y'all really wish y'all was black. You know? It's okay. At least you had good credit for a while. Some of y'all ain't even got good credit no more. You know? You said your mother told me. What about your mother? How your mother doing? Your mother was a wild one. Just a kid from Chicago, your mother was a wild one. I know your mother. Actually, all the homies know your mother. I could tell you some things about your mother, but it probably hurt your feelings. First of all, do your mother still got that tongue ring? Oh man, I almost did the Bill Cosby face. Every time I think about your mother, I start doing the Bill Cosby face. She is great. Your mother, man, I could tell you some stories. I could show you some pictures of your mother. I could have been your daddy. I could have been your daddy. But let's just say somebody's forehead was wet. You know? That's what we called your mother, forehead. Now, who am I talking to? I'm talking to, hold on, where you go? The white dude that keeps spelling all his words wrong. Yo, J. Dudella, you funny as hell. You said, I'm very jealous. I'm not ashy. That's funny. So black people be, I look ashy to you? I look ashy to you? That's funny. Hey, can I give you some history though? Did you know y'all used to walk around on all fours and y'all was hairy like a dog? Not calling white people dogs, even though the Bible call y'all dogs in the Bible. Yeah, Christ called a white woman a dog in the Bible. But maybe I made that, maybe he made that up. Maybe y'all white people put that in there, but Christ did call a woman, she was asking for some food. He said, why should I, don't take my words all the way, but it was something about like, why should I take the children of Israel food and feed it to the dogs? Yeah, y'all used to walk around on all fours. Yeah. Y'all was like hairy beasts. Y'all was like cavemen. And then it's even a time like, y'all was dying and shit in Europe. Y'all was dying because y'all was sleeping with y'all animals and dirty and not bathing and living like animals. And the Moors came, and showed y'all how to wash your ass, and brush your teeth and shave the hair off your face and all that type of shit, So when you talk about being ashy, shit, without us, you'd be hairy right now and walking on all fours, probably sleeping with your family members, Not being racist or nothing, but that's just where y'all come from. Y'all come from the Caucasus Mountains. I wish I could make it up, but that's where y'all come from. Black man ain't never been no caveman. Y'all was the caveman. Yeah. But I mean, y'all only 6,000 years old. Y'all babies to us. We've been here for forever. And we gonna be here forever. That's the problem. Y'all been trying to get rid of us. Y'all been trying to get rid of us forever, and we still here. Ain't that about a bitch? Are y'all okay? Did I hurt somebody's feelings? Somebody said true blacks live in trees. Well, I know a lot of us got hung on a tree. Thank you to my beautiful white people. Maybe that's why y'all eating oodles and noodles and sardines now. And no, I'm not racist. No, I'm not racist. I'm just honest. I'm just an honest person. And y'all could go take everything that I said and go look it up. And all of that shit be real. Y'all did walk on all fours. That's y'all nature. Y'all walked on all fours and y'all was hairy like beast. I'm only talking to the people because, Oh, Jay Della, I was talking about your mom. You said my mom walked on all fours. Back to your mother. So, man, you got me smiling thinking about all these memories. I remember one time, the whole, all the homies was up. It was like probably like 12 of us. This is when I was younger, in my younger days. And your mom came over. Man, listen, I could show you the videos. Your mother, man. I used to call her, I call her forehead. That's why I used to call your mother forehead, because everybody, we had a little inside joke, you know what I mean? They was like, yo, when you gonna bust? I was like, on the forehead, son. Let's do that. We used to make jokes and high five and say, yo, we gonna do this for the ancestors, so we all bust on the forehead. But how your mother doing? How's her forehead? Jay Della, how's mom doing? Tell her, send my love. Tell her thank you for all the love. And let her know I miss her. You know? She's doing great. That's good to hear, man. That's good to hear. Do you know who your father is? That's crazy. I know I'm not your father. One of my homies could be though. You know? But that's enough joking. Um, I don't want to like, cause I got white people that I love. It's a lot of cool ass white people. I just like to piss off the racist white people. You know, cause it's really jealousy. You got to deal with your jealousy. When you jealous, when you feel some type of way about another group of people, it's because you're jealous. At least I commit. I'm jealous. I'm jealous that y'all been stealing everybody history and you know, enslaving everybody and stealing everybody's shit. You know, and y'all got good credit. I'm jealous. I'm jealous of y'all credit. I'm jealous that when y'all was together, because y'all used to be together. That's one thing that I used to admire about white people, that y'all ain't give a fuck about who was Christian or Muslim. Y'all was, as long as it benefited white people and ain't shit go to black people, y'all was with it. But now, y'all don't even get along. Y'all killing each other. Y'all acting like niggas now. Told you y'all the new niggas. Just the kid said I got holes in my sock. Thank you, man. We know your mother got holes in her socks too. Please send my love to mom. True 3843 said the nature is completely different from my nature. We are not the same. D. Warren said game over for them. Yeah, I mean, look, it's so hard to say goodbye to white people. I thought we gave. Yeah, it's like over for y'all. I really thought it was gonna be over for y'all in 2019 because the first slave ship accordingly pulled up in 1619. And then the Bible said we're going to slavery for 400 years. You know, the fake Jews that call themselves Jews. Tell me when y'all went into slavery. When did white people go into slavery? I mean, I know about the Holocaust, but it ain't last 400 years. Y'all didn't come on ships. Y'all wasn't sold on auction blocks as bondmen and bondwomen, and nobody saved you. Yeah, that's what the Bible said. That's what happened to the chosen people. They would be enslaved, and the chosen people wouldn't be rich. They wouldn't even know their name. Who don't know their name? Black people. That's why we walk around with our slave master's name, because we don't know our name. But the Bible said we would be like that. Look, let me show you that we the chosen people. What do they call black people in America? African Americans. What the fuck is an African American? I don't know nobody in Africa. What's African American? Right? Respectfully, bro, there are a lot of black people the shit. You said it's a lot of black people that are successful. Hell yeah. It's cool as shit to be black. We resilient. Y'all did all this shit to kill us and kill our people off, and we just keep fucking coming up with new shit. You know? That's why I said the coolest shit in the world is to be black. You know? You know? That's why your mother loved us, Jay Dula. Your mother loved black men. She only got with your father because he had good credit. But every time, he went on vacation, she was with a black dude. Lost Cause said, damn, your name, you said that's not a gap, that's a mission too. Lost Cause, damn, your name Lost Cause? So you just a loser, huh? Hey, Lost Cause, how do it feel to be a loser? I wouldn't know, because I win a lot. Let me know so I could sympathize with. How do it feel to be a loser? Jay Dula said, you got me pressed, nigga. I look upset. I'm in a good mood. Hold on. What in the MAGA is going on? Lights went out. They came back on though. He said, I bet he got new batteries he could give you. Oh, you probably... Some of y'all whack as shit though. Like, y'all gotta work on y'all humor. I know you don't get no vagina with them whack ass jokes. You know women like to laugh, but some of y'all niggas is cornballs. Yeah. But I'm not really here like to talk bad about people. You said you sound more gay than Bieber. That sound whack as shit. I wouldn't even think to say no cornball shit like that. You sound whack as Bieber. That shit is ass. You love Justin Bieber. Just the fact that you thinking about Justin Bieber show that you a fucking cornball. But how do it feel to be a cornball, a corny ass nigga? Cause all this black swag ain't true. Ain't it cool to be black? I'm being a true. True 3843. Ain't it some cool shit to be black? It's some cool ass shit, ain't it? It's like I'll never come back as another race. You know? You saying how I'm going to support a family? By going to work every day like I do? Yeah. You said, look at me, nigga. How I look to you? Am I sexy to you? Because you've been watching me close to an hour. Do I turn you on? Hopefully you're a woman. Do I turn you on? Keep it real. Keep it real. How many of y'all niggas is secretly turned on by me? Yeah, I know. You niggas is confused with your sexuality. You know, that's what y'all used to do to slaves in slavery. Y'all used to fuck the slaves. Did y'all know that? Yeah. Y'all do know y'all used to rape the slaves, right? And make the slaves sleep with each other as entertainment. Yeah. That's why, honestly, that's why y'all niggas eat oodles and noodles now. You know? Slave this and slave that, right? Oh, slave this and slave that. I supposed to forget about slavery, right? I supposed to forget about it? I don't forget about shit. Neither do my ancestors, neither do God. That's why you niggas is eating oodles and noodles right now. Y'all gonna know how it feel to be black. Minute y'all gonna come out with a group called Cash Money. Y'all gonna start wearing gold teeth. Oh, y'all already doing that. I forgot y'all already doing that. Y'all do everything that black people do. But then y'all say y'all made it. But damn, I didn't even get to the cars though, cause this turned into I gotta stop being so real. Cause people probably think I'm racist, but I'm not. I can tell you fucked up shit about I already told you the fucked up shit about black people. We got too many sellouts being black. The people that don't think as a group, they only think about themselves. That's why we never get nowhere. You know? You know? You said a real slave would change that battery. That's funny. I'm fucking laughing. I know your woman is happy with you with your dry ass humor. That shit ain't even funny. At least what you call was kind of funny though. You ass. You probably don't even know how to dress either. You know? You said you got a solid 1 inch. God damn. Damn. You can't do shit with 1 inch. You might as well go be a priest. You ain't get what you doing in a vagina with 1 inch? You ain't doing shit. If I had 1 inch, I'd probably jump off a roof and shit. You know? At least you got good credit. You gonna need it. If you got 1 inch of penis, you need to go buy a Lamborghini or something. You said, but I got a tongue, so now you're a lesbian. Does that make you a lesbian? You said I need 1 tooth. Can you buy me one? I do need 1 tooth. Can you buy me 1 tooth so I can put it in my gap? Please buy me 1 tooth. They're expensive, man. So if you buy me 1 tooth, I'll buy you a bigger penis. Okay? That sound like a deal? Because I feel bad for anybody walking around with 1 inch of penis. Like, goddamn. You don't feel cursed? What your woman say when you sleeping with her? You better have a mean ass stroke with a 1-inch penis. Talking about the motion of the ocean. I heard her shit sound like the way to accept. She's like, girl, it's like watching paint dry. You said quick shout out to your boss. That's funny. Now that's funny. You talking to your own boss. That's dope, man. That's dope. She says nothing because she don't. True 38:43 said, remember the book of Job? The devil was amongst the sons of God. Yeah. We all kind of know who the devil is, though. I'm not going to say it. I'll put it like this. Who fucked up the whole world? Who went around and stole everybody's shit? Who changed the Bible? Who turned Jesus white? I think that's how you find out who the devil is. You know? You said the internet is the devil? I mean, that's all I'm saying. Who come from the devil? Well, what group of people stole everybody's shit? Hit the horns. What group of people stole everybody's shit? And then it's funny, they act like they ain't never do nothing. What is wrong with these black people marching in the street? What is wrong? Why are they not just happy? They outside with the Black Panther signs and the froze. We set them free. We ain't give them shit, but we set them free though. Ain't that about a bitch? We gonna set you free, but we not gonna give you all the shit that we stole from you though. Ain't that about a? How you gonna set somebody free? How you gonna set somebody free and then not give them shit? Ain't that about a bitch? You know Abraham Lincoln wasn't shit either. He didn't give a fuck about the slaves. Y'all just be lying all in y'all history. You said, where did slavery of black people start? Mate, I don't know. Tell me. Well, slavery really didn't even start with us, though. Like, to be honest, the Anunnaki enslaved the complete human race. So slavery is just some fucked up shit that happened even before white people did it. Because the Anunnaki enslaved the whole human race. That's why we go to work every day. You know? You said it started in Africa, then America, then the UK. Could be right. Could be right. But it was a different type of slavery. When black people enslaved other black people, you know, which was fucked up to do, but it wasn't like the slavery that y'all did. You know? You said their history, True said their history is written in the stones, and we have the books on paper these days. Nowhere to hide. Yeah, like. White people, y'all exposed though for all the shit y'all did. Y'all know y'all used to feed babies to alligators. I think about my beautiful babies. Y'all would have fed them to alligators back then. Y'all know y'all used to rip the babies out of black women's wombs. Y'all know y'all used to tie the male slave, one end of them to a horse and to the other horse, and then make them run apart and rip his body apart in front of his kids and his wife. That's why we kind of divided now. You know, y'all did a lot of fucked up shit. But at least God working it out because now y'all got Donald Trump. You know? True said, damn, I didn't think you was gonna pull. Yeah, I know a lot of shit about like what y'all did. Certain shit I don't even say. You know? But let me see how much battery I got on here. And we could get into a reading. Y'all ready for some? If y'all ready for some tarot, say hell yeah. Matter of fact, if y'all ready for some tarot cards, I want everybody to say Black Power. Type in Black Power if y'all ready for some tarot cards. Even my white people, I want y'all to type in Black Power. Power to the people. Thank you. Thank you, Black Power. Okay. Arizos, Black Power. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it. Let's get it. True said Black Power. Let's get it. Milbert said Black Power, but he put poop at the top. Milbert, I don't like that. Why'd you put poop there? Roselle said Black Power. Christian Rodriguez said Black Power. Oh, it's getting strong in here. We're a month away from STEMIs. I don't know what that means. All right, give me some more Black Power, baby. Later already, you put black showers. Are you trying to call us dirty? Damn, why'd you fuck it up? Later, why y'all be doing like little sneak little jokes like we dirty and shit? Didn't I tell y'all that y'all used to sleep with y'all own animals? Y'all look up y'all history. Y'all ain't wash y'all ass. Y'all was walking around on all fours. Y'all was all fucked up until the Moors came. Y'all was dying from diseases. You gotta know your history. The Moors hooked y'all up. Y'all probably be smelling like ass right now if it wasn't for the Moors. So please stop putting that like we dirty or some shit. We been clean. You know, we been smelling good. Back to Black Power. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. You know. Keep it real. A lot of white people still be dirty. A lot of white people still be dirty. Some of y'all take showers with y'all hand. Y'all don't even use a washcloth. Yeah. Some of y'all still be taking showers with your hand and shit like. Some of y'all, you could scratch the arm on a white person, you get dirt in your nail. Stop that, you know? Yeah. Said our father taught y'all how to wash your ass. At least y'all could do is show us some love if we taught you how to wash your ass now. Come on now. Come on now. Come on, man. Come on, man. I like that. Yo, you funny as hell. You said they wash. Somebody said y'all wash it once a month. Ew. Y'all gonna smell like duty in the back. You said bro get batteries. Hey, can I get a couple more Black Powers? We about to get into these readings, y'all. I think I got enough juice on my phone too. Yeah, give me one more give me 5 more Black Powers and the tarot cards is coming out. Can I get 5 more Black Powers? Buzz, you said bro has money for weed but not batteries. I don't even smoke weed. I don't even drink alcohol. I don't do shit. I live a nice boring life. Somebody put Lebanese power, African power. Okay. Can I get some Black Power though? That's 1 Black Power. I need 2 more Black Powers. Lady already said y'all be stealing. You funny. Yo, that's funny as hell for somebody white to say that black people be stealing all the shit y'all stole. Y'all know that y'all never invented shit. It's nothing that y'all invented. Y'all never created a religion. Y'all stole every fucking thing that y'all promote. But I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings, but y'all never invented shit. Y'all stole everything. Y'all stole everything from everybody else. Wait, Milbert, I see your ass. You put Black Power. I need 1 more Black Power when the card's coming out. 1 more Black Power. Come on. Come on, man. Come on, man. True said melanin power. I like that too. Okay. Let's get it. I'm going to take that. Let me see how much juice I got. Yeah, I got a little bit more juice. Let's get it. I'm going to pull a couple cards, you know, and I'll probably watch me a movie. You know, but at the end of the day, this was just my humor. At the end of the day, I'm not racist. At the end of the day, I wish we lived in a world where everybody loved each other, black people, white people, people from everywhere. I'm just being honest with y'all. I wish, you know, we wasn't living in the fucked up world the way it is. And maybe one day we could all get together and change the world. You know what I mean? So I made a lot of jokes, but you know, we got Judases in every race of people, you know? So yeah, I just wanted to clear that up. You know, I don't want nobody leaving thinking like, you know, he racist or you could be racist. Of course, a lot of y'all are racist, but I'm not gonna become you. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I look through the world through the eyes of God. You know? Yeah. So you said I love my Asian brother. I love my Asian brothers too. Shit, you look up the first Asian, and the first Asians was black people. You know what I mean? You gotta know your history. You know? He said, look like I'm in the city jail? Thanks, man. Thank you for the compliment. Uh-oh. Let there be light. All praise to the Most High God. What's the energy? What's the energy? I definitely had fun with y'all tonight, man. I love y'all, man. And I'm sorry that white people was eating oodles and noodles and fried chicken wings, niblets. I'm sorry white people was eating ramen noodle and chicken niblets tonight. But you voted for Donald Trump, MAGA. MAGA. MAGA almost sound like NAGA, don't it? Sound like NAGA, MAGA and NAGA. How could Donald Trump do this to us? He gave all that money to another country and left us here stinking again. Didn't he leave you stinking last time he was in office and y'all still voted for the nigga? Thank you, Donald Trump. I want to thank you for all your contributions to the world. You know? And thank you for ruining America. Because it gotta fall. So, forward to rise again. Thank you, Donald Trump. We love you, Donald Trump. You said Donald Trump saved me. He saved me too. Such a great guy. I just like how he just called all the little kids little niggas and criminals and shit. Called all our black kids niggas and criminals. And the president did that. You know? But I can tell you this, y'all president gonna die a terrible death. And the ancestors gonna have a lot of fun with him. You know? He said they take EBT now, motherfuckers on YouTube with tarot cards. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. He said, and now you making threats. Who making threats? I'm making threats? I know karma. He do a lot of shit. He do a lot of shit to other people. You can't just be fucking doing fucked up shit and saying shit to groups of people and think that nothing gonna happen. That's just karma. You know, if I did a bunch of fucked up shit in the world, something fucked up, but if you live by the gun, you die by the gun, right? That's all I'm gonna say. If you live by the sword, you die by the sword. It's inevitable. That's even in the Bible. If you live by the sword, you're gonna die by the sword. Point blank. Alright? He said, oh, you don't support your president? I'm not even from this planet, so I don't vote. You said I don't support my president. I don't vote. I never voted a day in my life. I just sit back and watch this shit and eat the popcorn. You know? Until I see a president talking about reparations for black people, I ain't never voting. I'm never, if you ain't talking about what's in it for me, why would I vote? There ain't shit in it for me. You know? I never voted. I'm 41 and I never voted, ever. And I never will. I just like to eat the popcorn and watch this shit. That's what I mean. I'm just a seer. You know? But let me check my energy real quick and we're going to get into the reading. What's my energy, Lord? All praise to the Most High God. Spirit guides, angels of the white light. What's my energy for the night? You know, what's my energy for the night? And it's President's Day, ain't it? Ain't that about the election day? What's my energy for the night? Abraham Lincoln didn't give a fuck about black people. Pisces energy. Okay. Pisces energy, right? What's in my energy? Pisces energy. The hang one, right? Why the hang one there? What's in my energy, Lord? 8 of Wands. Okay. I did get some good news today too. So I will be moving soon. So True said Lincoln feared what was going to happen in a few days to come. So let me pull a couple cards for Capricorn. What's the message for my Capricorns out here? First of all, let me give a message to all the racist white people in the crowd. All praise to the Most High God, ancestors. What's the message for all the racist white people in the crowd? Because there is a lot of, I realize I do got a lot of white people that's racist in the crowd. I ain't know I attracted that type of crowd. I thought I just had a bunch of hating ass black people, but it's deep. What do you want to tell white people, ancestors? What do you want to tell white people? That shit popped out. Cancer energy, right? This is called a willpower, success. Cancer energy, right? Let's see why the Chariot did. Yeah. That's what you want to tell white people. 5 and 7 equal 12. Yeah. White people, I'm sorry, but y'all reign at the top is over. That's what the spirit world want to tell white people. It's over. 5 and 7, 12. 12 plus 10. 12 plus 10 equal 22. Yeah, it's over for y'all. Y'all reign at the top with the white power and yeah, ancestors out here. Y'all time is up. Y'all had time. Y'all had a good run. Y'all had a good run. You know what I mean? But no longer will y'all be at the top no more. The first shall be last and the last shall be first. So I hope y'all enjoyed y'all time at the top. But it looked like y'all time is up. See the white people right there, birded to the motherfucker, losing shit. Right? So it looked like y'all time is up. So what do you want to tell the black people? Shit, is we next up? Is we back, baby? Don't worry about it. We're not going to put y'all in slavery like y'all did us. White people so scared that we're going to do what they did to us. Don't worry. But it is over for y'all, though. Not like y'all going to die or nothing like that. But all of that good life shit y'all been living is over. Oodles and noodles and nuts. What do you want to tell black people? So this and the planet design and truth. Ooh, yo, True, I love you, man. True, you deep, man. You so poetic with it. I'm a lover of words, you know, like I'm an artist. I love people who put their words together, you know what I mean? True, you gotta be an artist, True. True, you make music or write or something like that. I can feel the poeticness coming off you, man. Right? What y'all want to tell black people? What y'all want to tell the melanated people on the planet? So white people, it's over for y'all. Sorry. I didn't say y'all was going to die or nothing. Y'all just not going to have no money like that. What do you want to tell black people? See how we doing. 7 of Cups. Confusion. Confused in the motherfucker. Why is confusion? Why 7 of Cups represent confusion? Right? Why is it wishful thinking? Why is confusion out here for black people? 8 of Wands. Yeah, it's like 8 of Wands is like information. 7 to 8, 15, the devil. So y'all confused about who we really are because of false information by the devil or these devils. 7 to 8 equal 15. 15 is the number for the devil. So it's like it's talking about black people not knowing who they are. Yeah, but God giving us a new beginning. See? All this confusion, we moving forward. We went through all this bullshit, right? 8 of Wands is forward movement, and it's flowing, and we're going to our new beginning. Yeah. And first of all, our new beginning is knowing the truth. The Queen of Swords represent the truth. This 8 of Wands represent information that's false. But we're getting a new beginning now. Yeah, so black people getting a new beginning, and white people will look like, you know, Y'all, at least y'all gonna be alive. Y'all just not gonna be living a good life that y'all used to live. You know? Hey, now y'all could get hypertension and diabetes like us from eating oodles and noodles every night and fried chicken, Kool-Aid. white people, white people, y'all gonna be having oodles and noodles, fried chicken, and Kool-Aid. And you're gonna have to worry about your blood sugar like we did. Okay, but that's my time, y'all. Love y'all. I love every race of people, but I'm just an honest person, you know. Everybody get their reign at the top, you know, but karma is karma. Whatever you do, it come back to you. So y'all did slave and rape and rob and steal everybody's shit. I'm just being, y'all stole everybody's shit. Y'all went around the planet and stole everybody's shit. But yeah, somebody asked me why do every black country suck? Because white people fucked up everybody's shit. Okay? But I'm not racist, I'm just honest. You know, black people, we got some shit we gotta get together too. We need these Uncle Toms, well not Uncle Tom. We need these little house niggas out of the goddamn way. Okay? Love y'all, peace and love. Feel free to but anytime y'all wanna talk and I'll be here for y'all, you know what I mean? Cause I'm a real one. No matter what color you are, we gonna work it out. And all the white people that watch me, thank you. You know, cause you know you lit when you got white people watching you. Well, it used to be lit. Now it don't matter cause y'all broke like us now. But yeah, peace and love and BET. At least y'all got BET, white people. Yeah, damn, y'all even stole BET. You know white people own BET. White people, y'all don't feel fucked up owning all our shit. Y'all own the record labels, y'all own our music. That's crazy. Y'all gotta stop owning everybody's shit. Give us our shit back. All right, shout out to everybody. Love y'all. All jokes aside. And I want everybody to give a shout out to Black Jesus. White people, I'm just sitting here to tell you, Jesus is black, and he saw what you did. Okay? May Black Jesus be with all of you, especially the white people. Amen. Come on.